Let's all go to the movies!
Oh boy, what is tonight's creature feature?
It is... Haunted Castle! Well, no, it's a pink, it's haunted pink.
Headshot cam.
Oh, sod.
Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, because he can't paint any other colour.
Why is Dracula's castle pink? I mean, I have nothing against that, but it seems like an odd color choice for, I'm the brooding, dark prince of all evil.
During 15th century Europe, there lived a person named Dracula. He practiced sorcery in order to create a bad world filled with evil. He began taking over the continent.
Looking at this narration, I feel
Europe.
like the newest Netflix Castlevania show has gone up and beyond to have a much more complex narrative.
Yeah. Changing countries from good to bad, the good people of Europe tried to fight off Dracula, but no one was able to survive. Finally, the Belmont family was summoned to battle Dracula's vile forces. The Belmont family has a long history of fighting evil.
Evil! Evil shall ask for $1 million!
The townspeople became afraid of the Belmont's superhuman power and asked them to leave the country.
We had to. They had a terrifying power.
Is this your card?
Fortunately, the people found a mighty Belmont called Trevor.
We don't like your supernatural stuff all that much. We will ask you politely but firmly to leave the country. Thank you very much.
We ask them politely yet firmly to leave.
The curse of Dracula has begun. The fate of Europe lies with Trevor.
Again, all of Europe.
Forever. Who wants to be Trevor?
Okay, I've got to love this. So, in the Netflix show, which is mostly based off of Dracula's curse, Trevor's family was brutalized and murdered and exiled, excommunicated, all the good jolly stuff that the church likes to do in medieval times.
Yep.
So the fact that they asked him and his family politely to leave the entire country of Europe, that's a lot more neighborly in comparison. So this is Pinkalvania free, Dracula's fashion sense, which is his curse. The curse of Dracula's fashion sense.
Don't get. Yep, Dracula has really no fashion sense when it comes to these things.
I thought his name was Trevor, so why do we get to rename him?
I have no idea.
Okay, his name is Pinky.
It's
Pinky and the Drac. Yes, Pinky and the Drac. One is evil, the other is dumb.
Wait, why are you back there? Already we're having some weird cock-ups here.
Can you repeat that?
I'm wondering why that T is at the end there. Looks like we're having some cock-ups.
Cock-ups?
Yeah. What, have you not heard that phrase before?
That is the first time I hear it in this particular context, at least. So what, his name is Trevor? Trevor?
No. I was gonna figure something even more stupider.
Trevet?
That's a C, by the way. Trevcut. No, it's
Wait, Trevory?
Trevor.
Trevory?
Trev Curry.
Hold on!
No, it's
Hold on!
It's Trev Curry.
Hold on, are you going to name him similarly to our daughter in Princess Maker?
No, what was she called again?
Trevory? I actually don't remember. I have to go
Oh
back
my
and-
god, we're awful parents.
Oh, I think that was established a long time ago, my friend.
Also, the name here is Trev Curry.
Trev, that C looks like an E.
Yeah, I know it does, but it's not. It's a C.
Trev Curie.
Yes, like-
That's terrible and lazy even by your standards.
It's supposed to be a mixture of Trevor and Freddie Mercury.
Trev Curie. I get it.
Yeah, so I told you it would be terrible. Okay, shall we get into this?
Is this the real world?
Is this the real life?
I always get those lyrics confused.
He does say both of those lines, so anyway, let's just get into the game.
Yes.
Don't-
We will kill you.
Just count.
We will
There we are.
kill you.
Trev Curie, standing at the cross.
Trev Curie. I mean Trevor Belmont. Killer of vampires.
Okay,
Drinker of beer.
Straight
Kicker
into-
of testicles.
straight into the game. Trevor, you look suspiciously like Simon, but you're not.
Same character model. This is an NES game.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we got first part of our whip, by the looks of it. Chain whip, more like.
Whoopa!
And we have our
so-
dagger.
So, for as long as I remember, fans have always made fun of the Belmont whip because how can you kill Dracula with a whip? Ridiculous. And then I saw the Netflix show, and this is the reason why we're playing this game, by the way. I saw that show, and let me tell you, nobody will ever make fun of the whip ever again.
I personally never made fun of the whip myself, so
I mean,
nice door animation.
He whips a guy's eye out of his eye. That's how cool the whip is. Oh, that show is gory, by the way. Refreshingly so. Castlevania, the game, was already an homage to both pulp fantasy comics and mangas, as well as the cinematic universe of monsters and horrors and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, to get to Dracula, you were fighting a veritable who's who of classic Universal monsters, including Frankenstein's monster. And at some point, you also meet the Grim Reaper, because Dracula, as the Grim Reaper, death itself, as an underling. How cool is that?
I always thought that was really cool, and Death always has some really nice designs, except for Castlevania.
Zombies!
Except for Castlevania Judgment.
Okay, so in essence, Castlevania was a game series that knew what it wanted to be back in the day. Likewise, the new Netflix show, produced by Channel
Don't-
Frederator, by the way.
Oh,
As I was
Federator.
saying-
Good old Federator.
Yes, likewise, the new Castlevania show knows exactly what it wants to be and what it wants to do with itself and achieves exactly that. It's the best show of its very particular kind.
Right. Got over that pit. The deadliest pit in all of life.
Well, it cannot be as terrible as the Pier of Death from Baywatch.
Oh! Seizure warning, guys. I didn't
Right.
realize that would happen. Basically, a flash of the screen.
I just love the way Trevor walks. It's like he's jogging all the way.
I'm having a brisk exercise before
Yes.
I slayeth and smoteth the Dracula. Ooh, chicken in the wall.
Actually, you have not seen the show yet, but Trevor sounds exactly like Thoring from The Hobbit. Mostly because it is voiced by Thoring from The Hobbit, Richard Armitage. It feels like a boss is coming up at every turn because of the way you transition from a screen to another,
Maybe that's
which is very Mega Man-y. if I had to say.
Right, we keep on walking this way. And I do not like you zombies. Ow, and I jumped into one apparently. That's how much I dislike them.
Damn bats. The damn bats and Medusa heads, they are the worst.
Yeah, they've always been the worst in these sort of games. And I do not like this.
Okay, so I cannot wait for Season 2. I hope it has plenty of Medusa heads and they dedicate an entire episode in overstating how much Medusa heads suck. I also really want to see roasted chicken coming out of walls.
Ow, bugger. I went too soon in the jumping for hit.
Trevor Belmont thought he was Mario for a second.
It's me, Trevor Belmont.
Prepare to be annihilated by my whip of doom.
Oh gosh, we're back
My
to
whip
doing
of doom
this.
is going to destroy you because I'm whipping strong, you see? Strong, whipping, whip. Okay, I like to think that every time he does his attack, he yells actually whip, whip,
Whip, whip,
whip.
whip, whip. Okay, this time I'm not going to walk. Ah! I didn't realize he had that much distance when he... Come on, move! Damn it!
Oh, he can jump there too. Oh boy,
there's
he's
no
annihilating you!
There's no escape from this boss!
Trevor Belmont, vampire hunter, drinker of beer, kicker of testicles,
Oh, wait.
escaper, runner away. Oh, you have knives to launch.
Oh no.
You're done. Oh god, oh gosh. Oh, this is not going to end well.
Okay. Come this way.
You did it!
Wow. I did it.
Do-do-doom, doom, do-doom. Another one bites the dust.
Do-do-doom, doom, doom.
Another one bites the dust.
You can choose which way you want to go.
Oh, branching paths. How advanced.
It's very intriguing that they experimented with this sort of thing back in the day.
You know, it makes me wonder, why is the Castle Dracula free pink castle curse such an underrated game? Because most people know about the first one and the second one, and then you jump right into Super Castlevania 4 on the Super NES.
Yeah.
But there had to be a free, right? What happened to that one? It's right here. Curiously enough, it's been used as the source material, the main source material for the Netflix show.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that interesting?
That's very interesting.
Well, they also have a very specific element from Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
Specifically Alucard.
Well, of course, Alucard's in this game as well, actually.
Never mind then.
There's a specific game mechanic in this game, in this particular game anyway, where you can meet certain party members and they will support you in some way. There are 3 of them in total. One of them is called Cypher, who is a priest, but is a priestess actually.
Yes.
But they don't reveal that until the end of the game.
It's the magician girl. She's also in the show.
Yeah. Then you have the pirate. I forget his name, but if you ignore his Castlevania Judgment design, he is a pirate.
Okay, I hope we have a pirate in Season 2 then.
I forgot what his name is though. But the third person you get is Alucard. I don't really know what he does other than turn into a vampire bat, I think.
He has to stop his father from destroying all of humanity for his misplaced hatred of everyone because they killed his wife.
Well, it's yeah.
I summarized episode 1 essentially.
Yeah. So anyway, should we take the upstairs or the downstairs?
Good question.
Because by the looks of it, we're going to be heading towards a clock tower if we go this way.
Ooh, a clock tower, eh?
But I guess
Maybe we'll find a child with giant scissors?
Oh, please, no, don't remind me.
Eh?
No,
Eh?
do not remind me.
Get to the clock tower.
Yeah, just do not remind me of that again. Good freaking lord, that game still sends shivers down my spine
And
thinking
then the
about
child appears with giant scissors. Yeah, I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you. Yeah.
it. Let's go up these stairs, and I must admit
Hey, yeah, I have to say that background is really well made for the NES.
I actually like the smoothness of how it's animated. And
Yes.
we got the stopwatch, I believe.
On the other hand, green and purple, that fashion curse is getting worse, Dracula. You need to be stopped before you taint the world with your incredibly subjective fashion design that nobody else shares in medieval times. Everything must be either red or rust red.
What are you talking about? It's supposed to be a nice magenta and blue.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, where do you see the blue? I see green and purple.
What do you mean green and purple?
I mean green and purple.
All I see is magenta and blue. What the heck are you talking about? I died apparently. What the heck?
What a way to go, he just slipped. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, to be honest. It just seemed like as
Okay,
if...
by the way, I think I just debunked what the secret of Dracula's curse is.
What?
He's colorblind.
That's what I was going for.
I think everybody at this point was going for it. It was there for the taking. The taking of Castlevania. Why? Why?
I pressed up on the step. Why did you not let me have it, game?
Okay, maybe there is a reason why this game is not remembered? I am going to check that out.
I wonder if it came out at a bad time where basically it was at the close to the end of the Nintendo Entertainment System's life cycle.
That might just be the case.
God dang it, I jumped!
So, the clockwork may not have been the best option.
No, it's not the stage's fault, it's...
Oh, okay, this makes sense.
What is it?
The plot of Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, is a prequel to the original Castlevania.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, in that case it makes sense they would use this premise for the Netflix show.
Yeah, because essentially it's the beginning of the story. Well, beginning as it is, because we don't want to get into the prequels now. Besides, the Belmonts are more popular. So what are you about to say?
Nintendo Power listed it as the 9th best Nintendo Entertainment System video game, praising it for its strong improvements over previous entries in the series.
I'm gonna throw this water bottle at you.
Okay, this came out in 1989.
Was it released in Japan in 1989 or released in Europe or America at that year?
Japan, official release December 22, 1989. North America, September the 1st, 1990. And Europe, December the 10th of 1992. Jeez!
Wow, why did it take so long for Europe to get it and I jumped too soon?
You jumped the whip.
I ghost rided the whip.
When was the Super Nintendo out anyway?
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, the original release date of the Super Nintendo was 1990
Oh,
in Japan.
okay,
As
so
the Super Famicom, that is. Let me see the others. The Korean release is still in 1990.
right.
Only like 3 days apart. November the 21st for Japan, November the 25th for Korea. Ah, And North America, ooh, we would have the official SNES as we know it in 91, etc., etc.
Okay, so it actually makes sense then that this game probably went under the radar because of the Super Nintendo coming out.
It most certainly does make sense in that regard.
It's very interesting when you get to research these sort of things and then
Yes, and I just happened to fumble into the rabbit hole of the Bubble Bobble universe. Or whatever Andy
Lightfoot.
McBain Lightfoot was supposed to be. Okay, what's the deal with the pendulum there?
It's supposed
I
to
see
be
the pendulum. I see the pendulum. I don't see the pit. Where is the pit in the pit and the pendulum?
The pit is below us.
Okay, actually, that makes sense.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
If this is even intended as an Edgar Allan Poe reference to begin with.
Hello, is this not a pit shop?
Aha! Papyrus! It's me, Papyrus! I'm going to get you, I'm going to capture myself a human!
Papyrus trying to capture a Belmont?
Actually, I would love to see that crossover now.
Aha! Belmont, I shall have you!
And then Trevor Belmont, as in the Trevor Belmont from the animation, just looks at him and says, do you have any wine? I cannot face this sober.
Ah, dang it. The Medusa heads are very... Despite the fact...
And Papyrus would say, I don't have wine, but I do have spaghetti!
Pasta and carbonara!
What in the name of God is that? Whips. He actually whips the pasta to eat the pasta. Okay, fanfiction writers, get to it.
Yes, it'll be amazing.
Aha! A human! Oh no, you're going for the genocide route.
The Belmonts always choose genocide.
Oh well.
Dang
Yes.
it!
Oh my gosh, this game.
The Medusa head really, you know, just took me out just by bumping into me and then throwing me down the stairs.
Okay, so I'm yet to see these improvements that the Wikipedia page speaks of, because this seems very much like Castlevania 1. And yet you still fall behind.
Literally fall.
Yes. No, actually, you jump and fall behind, like a complete moron.
I am the great Trevor Belmont! Oh no! Someone jumped me off the stairs!
And he jumps back right into the spikes and dies. Our hero, everybody.
I survived that actually, thank gosh, because of the invincibility.
Trevor Belmont is better than Mega Man at this.
Or rather, Trev Curie! Alright, let's just walk away from this Medusa head's scandal.
I want to break you. I want to whip you. Whip, yeah, I'll use my whip to whip you into shape with my vampire hunting skills.
Oh, no,
yeah.
no!
I just fell down and died.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
oh no, I'm back at the beginning!
I could not save the world.
I'm back at the beginning of this level!
Stairs!
Now I just-
So many stairs!
Now I can't help but think of Simon Belmont just basically doing that.
Trevor.
Trevor. Basically, just he dies and he goes like, God damn it! I had to go back to the beginning of the stairs.
Well, you don't get 6 packs by staying at home, watching your
favorite
chicken
Netflix
have sex
channel.
with each other.
I jumped! I jumped!
Oh no! Oh. He's having a moment there.
Trevor Belmont decided, you know what? Stairs are my worst enemy now.
I'm fed up with these stairs.
Yeah, imagine now, he gets to Dracula. Dracula, I'm going to destroy my worst enemy. You mean me, right? No, the stairs. Wait, what?
Ah, Trevor Belmont, I see you finally reached the top of my Castlevania trademark. And now,
Dang
you
it!
will die! And Trevor actually slips back on a stair and just falls down all the floors back to the beginning, and Dracula looks at him and says, oh well. Okay, this game seems very unfair with the stairs and whatnot.
It seems very picky about what you want to do with the stairs. Because you either go through the stairs or you go up or down them.
In a game of stairs, you either win or you die.
I pressed the jump button!
Also, I just noticed that when you go up, the black bar up there
Yeah.
looks like it's dancing.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'm gonna become Gary the Agile after this!
Gary the Agiler actually had a terrible fate.
Yeah, he fell down the stairs, that's why he has all the bandages.
Now he was killed by the crazy magician in Heretic.
Oh, we're talking about that point of his life. Oh.
Yes, that point of his life, the last one. Ah.
I jumped!
Okay, maybe you cannot jump on the stairs. Maybe that's the kicker.
But there's a block there.
Also, do you have infinite continues?
Yeah, it seems like it, because how many times have I continued now? Like 5, 6 times already?
At least 4 times, I think.
Right, let me get back up these stairs again.
What a horrible night to have a fashion curse, let me tell you.
What a horrible night. What a terrible night for a falling down the stairs curse!
Okay, Trevor is falling down more times than Wile E. Coyote. I'm thinking I should give him a goofy holler every time he falls down.
What, you mean just going like woo?
Yes, like actually adding it in post-production, as it were. But editing this episode would take me like double the time just to do that.
I guess, dude.
So I don't think I will.
Yeah. Besides, why can't we just do it ourselves?
Good idea.
Dang it!
I want to kill the stairs.
William Shatner shouts, stairs!
Stairs! Or Kaiba. Seto Kaiba.
Every good guy basically shouts stairs. Stairs!
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 Aha! Stairs!
This is becoming Castlevania.
Stairsvania. Or Castlevania 3, step up or die down.
Castlevania's footloose.
Literally.
Oh. I think I'm going crazy here. Already. Okay, I tapped the key twice just to make sure I jump.
Okay, maybe you cannot jump right on the step. Maybe that's the trick.
Step right up, everybody. Dang it! I was turning around to attack the guy! Now that I think about it, I like to think Trevor basically goes like, I got you! Oh! And then he's back at the bottom floor and goes like, ah.
Oh, today is not your day, Trevor. Or, I'm sorry, I meant to say Trev Curie.
Trev Curious, the less popular...
I think I have the perfect song for this, actually.
Trev Curie is the less famous version of Trevor Belmont.
I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm climbing up the stairs to find you, Dracula. And I will find you, yes, I'll find you. I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna stay full. Cause I'm having a bad day, having a bad day.
Having the worst day of my life.
Climbing up and down the stairs now. Black bar up there is dancing.
It's dancing with me.
Dancing with me. Oh my god. Everything's cursed.
The game itself is cursed. Game theory found out.
Oh man, okay, so aside from us butchering Queen songs.
Yeah, with terrible lyrics of our own.
Yes, well that's half the fun, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was at one point in our gaming life.
It can still be, man. Not all hope is lost. I mean, Dracula has a fashion curse. Trev Curie has a stairs curse, I guess. We have a terrible singing curse.
Cypher, apparently Cypher has a terrible man of man face.
A what now?
A terrible man of man face, apparently I'm supposed to say.
A terrible mana of man face? What?
I meant to say she has a terrible case of man face curse, but
Well, that's funny because Alucard has the opposite curse.
of looking too fabulous curse.
Pretty much.
And the pirate guy turns into Gary the Agile for no reason. I actually voice acted as that pirate guy, actually, for a short animation by Frobman. It should be on YouTube, I think, still.
Give me the link of that immediately. I want to watch it, and I'm going to add it at the end of this video too.
That'd be nice. Frobman, he sounds like a robot when he talks, but he's a funny guy, nevertheless. Yeah, he does a few animations like Sonic in Brief and Castlevania in Brief, which I voice acted in.
You know, when you say in brief, I imagine everybody is actually wearing briefs.
Oh no, nothing that after hours.
It really sounds wrong. He just bounced off the spikes.
like a ball.
Like a boss.
Yeah. One interesting thing about that animation of Castlevania in Brief, I actually had more lines in it, but due to time constraints, Frobman had to leave 1 or 2 lines out. So my role was very brief in it, as much as
you mean to say your role was in briefs?
You know, I miss the times I could bother my friends to see if they had any roles for me that I could, you know, just butcher.
It was a more innocent time.
Yeah, well, it's more like I've become more busy with other things time of life.
Like killing Medusa heads!
I'm gonna go up the stairs and ignore you there, Medea.
And then you fall down and die. Imagine if that's the case.
I'm gonna try not to fall down here, because this is where I fell. No!
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, at least it starts me off here.
Jump!
Oh, thank gosh!
Okay, so I cannot show the actual Netflix animation for obvious reasons on this YouTube video, but I will definitely show your friend's animation in this YouTube video. It's basically the same quality, I expect.
No!
And the black bar dances on your defeat.
It dances on Trevor Curie's grave.
Castlevania 3. Everybody's curse.
It is the curse of all things.
Right then, so are you about ready to stop this?
I will be soon. I just want to give it one more go. If I fall down the stairs again, then I will move on to another Castlevania game or something else.
Sounds about legit.
The last two Castlevania games I played were the, what was that? Order of Ecclesia, which starred Shanoa, who was one of my personal favorites of the characters of Castlevania, despite the fact she was emotionless in the story due to plot reasons. But she had really cool abilities involving runes and magic, and I loved that about the game. And the other Castlevania game I played was Castlevania Lords of Shadow, namely the first one.
Oh yeah, the edgy, emo, angsty one that tries to be God of War.
Yeah. I don't know, I decided...
And you play as Dracula.
Yes.
Spoilers.
Yes, spoilers. Well,
Not really, I think anybody could have seen that coming.
No, no one could have saw that coming.
Really? Are you kidding me? It seems so obvious to me, but maybe that's because I am not an alumni of the series. I mean, he looks like a Dracula to me, so...
Why? I was on an edge of the cog!
I mean, aesthetically, he looks like a guy who could be Dracula, so... There really isn't anything that could surprise me about that.
Well, it didn't surprise me, but more lines of, I ended up basically just, instead of reacting like anything of the usual kind, I basically just went, oh, they're going with this. Okay.
So, okay. I can imagine you're a long-time fan of the series. You are used to the idea that you have to stop and fight Dracula because Dracula is evil and you're the good guys who fight for the betterment of humanity and you have to stop the demons. Suddenly you play as Dracula and he's a sympathetic paterfamilias, is misunderstood, and it's... It goes a bit against the original tone of the series.
Yeah.
Then again, from what I've seen, the Netflix show is having its cake and eating it too in that regard.
Yeah, Lords of Shadow was decent, but not that great as a Castlevania game.
Castlevania, you think of Metroidvania.
You either think of something like this, or Metroidvania, not like God of War mixed with Shadow of the Colossus, and suddenly Satan being the final boss.
Yes, why don't you ever fight Satan in a Castlevania game? That makes sense. I mean, Dracula is borrowing the forces of hell from hell, so...
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know. So
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough of this. Have a tea.
So I take it Symphony of the Night was your favorite Castlevania?
I never played any Castlevania game in my life.
Oh, wow.
I really could not have cared less about Castlevania before watching this show. Because this show is aesthetically and narratively very well made. And it basically reminds me a bit of Berserk.
In other words, it makes Castlevania look cool!
Yes, which is something that Konami has not been able to do in 20 years.
So anyway, should we call this a night on this game at least?
There was almost no progress.
Yes, Trev Curie died of stairs.
Yes, the stairs shall consume us soul. Consumite furore. Consumite furore. Consume it all. Dun 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 dun, etc., etc., etc. All right. Thank you for joining us, everybody. This has been MADPlayvania 3, Curse of the Let's Players.
Curse of the Let's Players and the colorblind Dracula.
See you next time.
Yes, take care of yourselves. And also, be sure to have a over-dramatized, epic musical piece for every time you open a door, like in Lords of Shadow.
You know, I need an epic soundtrack for every single little mundane things I do.
Open the box of cereal.
Bwam!
Brush your teeth.
Bwam!
Take the dog out for a walk.
Dang, 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 dang. Undertale. Right, enough with D. Have a D. Have a you, I should say.
Bye.